Halo Haji. Halo, halo. Tes, suara gue masuk kan? Halo Bedul. Lah member. Iya lu dapat gift anjir. Out of nowhere. Kemarin tuh si Dapa nge-gift lumayan banyak. Hitungannya ada 30 kalau nggak salah. Jadi bahkan yang nggak nonton pun dapat gitu loh. Bang, aku belum di welcome-in. Irasaimasen hyo. Kainoto wa yokuso. Halo Patir. Bentar ya. Set. Jam setengah 7 kan ya? 10 menit lagi. Nontonnya di YouTube. Bang, Inper, halo. Arthur, halo. Halo, welcome cuy. Nyobain The Finals. Udah download gua, coba belum sempat nyobainnya ya. Nanti nyobain kali boleh. Abis special program maybe, agak maluman. Ini juga mungkin gua abis special program nih, gua mau end stream dulu, mau makan sama nyelesain kewajiban dulu ya. YouTube chat. Bang, I can't wait. Me too, brother. Bang, Gin, Akmal. Oke dulu atau HSR dulu? HSR dulu. Nah ini. Di sini 4 menit lagi nih. Di YouTube-nya. Argenti sama Huo ya. Argenti itu apa? Erudition ya? Lu can wait, gua apa, Cok? Can freaking wait gitu. Lebih frontal. Halo Awan. Halo Papris. Ojisan Doko. Hah? Maksudmu apa Doko? Aku di sini. Watashi wa koko desu. Koko ni iru yo. Setting chat dulu bentar. Set. Rambut dan numbuh tuh. Ini efek abis wudhu aja nih kelihatan berdiri. Sebenarnya belum numbuh nih. Halo Parhan, Koko siapa? Car baru siapa bang? Huo sama Argenti, Genshin, Fury, Fury solid. 3 menit lagi. Cepet aja numbuhnya. Kata siapa? Cepet. Sebulanan, enggak. 2 bulanan anjir. Genshin Fury nama Charlotte doang. Charlotte animenya fat dong. Info ya, kode isantai. Kodenya ada 6 berarti ya. 3 HSR, 3 Genshin. Gue mau lanjut dulu. Oke, Awan. Cepatkan update Tako. Hei. Kata-kata diperhatikan ya. Maaf. Annyeonghaseyo dan Araboji. Nyong. Jasa kinap-nap. Warok bansos. Yo di sini bilangnya 25. 625. Apa 630 dah? 630 kan yang bener. 5 menitnya entah nungguin apa. Abis spesial program gua ini dulu ya, end stream dulu ya. Terus ntar lagi pas Genshin. Maksudnya? Ya kalau spesial program barengan. Gua pokoknya habis 2 spesial program ini gua end stream dulu. Gua mau makan, mau nyelesain kewajiban, iya kan? Sama ya pokoknya bla 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 gitu kan. Nyiapin bekal di sini, minum ya. Gua nggak bawa minum nih. Cepet gaya, please cepatkan update. Guys, jam berapa ya? 19.30 ya? Enggak anjing. Langsung abis ini 7.10. Intinya kakek jangan login Genshin dulu sebelum update 4.2. Tuh, gue tunggu update lagi. Aku tidak sabar menunggu patch note dari Tako 1.1. Oh my god. Apa yang di buff, apa yang di nerf, apa yang ditambahin gitu. Gue penasaran banget anjir. Hei. Kakek, Arkan, Raon, Hubayo, hei. Infokan liker tako. Iya ya, ada gak liker tako di sini? One, infokan leak. Leak update please. Remember account login ya, remember login. Apalagi new overlay gimana ya bilangnya, adjusted stream overlay setup ya. Terus Taco Shop masih lama kayaknya, Taco Shop kayaknya Taco Shop tuh 2.0 gitu. Aku tuh cita-cita jadi ilustrator taco, anjay guys. Ada spesial programnya taco. Babi gini. Say banget. Oh. Let's go. It's here, bro. It's here. Let's go. Infokan kode redeem taco. Ada kan nanti kayak MLBK 4G, ACCLK gitu. Itu kode diskon apa kode free coin, Mbak? Siapkan notepad terlebih dahulu, teman-teman. Bentar lagi deh. Let's go. Dua platform nih, Ungu sama YT. Iya. Kalau Genshin sekarang YT lebih ini nggak sih, barengan nggak sih? Kayak gini juga? Atau tetap Twitch duluan? 300k, what the fuck? Apaan? Yang nonton? Apaan, Cok? What do you mean 300.000? Oh, bayangin masuk spesial program Taco dapat 300 koin. Gila kali, what the fuck? Itu bansos? Literally bansos apa ya? Kudu ini nggak? Kudu punya ini nggak? Apa namanya? Kayak apa? Kartu apa sih kalau ini ya? KIP apa? Kartu Indonesia Pinter itu. Kalau mau barengan Genshin Jepang kek. Wah, Genshin Jepang. Aku belum bisa bahasa Jepang. Nombok banget tuh tim Taco. Rungkat. Kasihan Bang Rafli dan kawan-kawan. Nombok banget tuh, gile. 300 koin, gila. 10 koin aja alhamdulillah ya, nggak free koin gitu. Gue kepikiran sesuatu deh untuk Taco. Gimana kalau Taco kayak misalnya ngadain kayak challenge gitu untuk game-game tertentu ya kan? Nanti kayak misalnya Valorant 1v5 gitu questnya ya kan, nanti upload gitu kan. Nanti kalau udah terverifikasi 1v5 di videonya gitu, nanti dapat free coin gitu. Kayaknya seru tuh. Jadi bukan sekedar platform donasi aja gitu, juga bisa jadi kayak ladang bonus kecil-kecilan lah. Kayak dulu tuh gue tuh pernah ikutan kayak menang gaming.com kan ya kayak gitu. Upload video challenge-nya ini nanti gue dapet apa gitu. Waktu itu gue pernah dapet tuh Steam Wallet total 500.000, terus voucher Google Play sama VP Valorant 2000-an. Halo Pate. Itu event Taco. Iya. Enggak ada event Taco Gartic ya. Enggak ada. Halo Lip. Gua lurk sambil zoom. Oke. Anak UGM sibuk banget nih. Fitur off quest ntar. Hah? Emang ada fitur off quest? Kayak aku gabut, enaknya ngapain ya? Nonton stream kakek. Ya Allah, aku diem loh. kebaca isi hatinya. Ada Bang DOT dan Bang si lumba-lumba. Ini lama banget ya. 1 menit lagi kan ya. Ada kayak biar pas habis pakai kunci nggak masuk ke menu quest. Pas pakai kunci nggak masuk ke menu quest. Oh jadi kita cuma unlock doang tapi nggak mainin questnya gitu. Tak kok ngerti. Apa yang di ini di tak kok ngerti ya. Oh ini apa? Buat fan art kita ini. Gurita-gurita tako gitu dibikinin ya. Kayak apa namanya? Sayembara ya beratnya. Wah, iklan dulu kah? IPC. Belum HD. Oh, aku kira. Tumben Kailus. Di Jepang juga Kailus kah? Ya, jadi gak ketrigger, mas banget. Oh, tapi baru juga harus story. Halo Keloton, halo Uwe.
Brown sugar boba on the block. Bursting with L-carnitine, flavor, and health. Immortal's delight.
Nying, boba cok. Bobanya Ayato.
Newsflash. The IPC will soon be dispatching representatives to multiple worlds.
Apa
The
banget.
effort is part of a raft of new measures to encourage trade and strengthen friendship throughout the cosmos. The Genius Society's newest masterpiece, Simulated Universe World 8, is about to go live.
What
Madam Herta has
8?
revealed that the project is about to enter the launch phase.
What
For further
8?
details, don't forget to tune in to our program's follow-up reporting. Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
Halo, aduh bentar baru balik gawe banget. OTW kosan dulu ya, kayak. Iya, hati di jalan ya.
Halo.
Mbak Fris ya. Seram. Lah. Wah. Aku takut.
Recent days, the Xianzhou Luofu has
Ada
reported
iklannya
an
gitu ya?
uptick in supernatural activity. With evil spirits wreaking havoc across multiple locations, the Ten Lords
Kailusnya
Commission has
takut.
assured citizens that it is
Kailusnya
thoroughly
takut.
investigating all incidents.
Ini tepatnya
This
Halloween banget.
program will be bringing you the latest as the
Jadi
story
kayak inget
unfolds.
ini nggak sih di
For more
Genshin apa?
details, stay tuned for the
Apa namanya?
upcoming
Surumi.
Haunted Xianzhou special
Iya kan ya?
program.
Ya, Surumi
Beautiful
Island ya.
creature, bless you for choosing to dally here. Allow me to ask
Kita aku masih
you,
fan art gak ya?
as a fellow
Bakal ada
entity
sih
of the
Toko.
universe,
Toko.
are you acquainted with the goddess
Ini
Sidrilla?
Penacony. Enggak lah, bukan Penacony lah. Itu tempat Xianzhou itu. Keren ya hijau-hijau. Iya, Cer. Iya. Alhamdulillah bisa hijau.
Another anomaly in this shining universe.
What? Tanaman?
Since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can.
Pangeran banget anjir, pangeran kodok.
The beauty is eternal.
Hey, we made it! What's up, guys? We're the haunted place in the world.
Vlog.
Follow and share. Or else I'm gonna... I think I just...
Lucu banget sih Queen Event. Gue belum dapat anjing di gacha sumpah.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here.
Halo Sultan.
Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now?
Monster baru lagi, apa ini?
You can just call me Sapo.
Wow. Masih trailer ya, belum cover ya.
The fate of humans means nothing to me.
Wow.
We play by our own set of rules.
Anjing, Sway akhirnya ada ini ya? Ada aksinya ya? Sway akhirnya cuy. Akhirnya Sway. Ada aksinya cuy. JB9BE7K5BQY3. Kode pertama langsung dikirim ke chat aja ya. Yo, Sengli, irasaimasen, Kainoto mo mayokoso, anjing ma bro, welcome cuy. Thank you. Let's go. Bang Ramadan, lagu Ramadan. What do you mean? Who do you call Ramadan? Complete trail mission, the blue moment of peace to unlock mailbox function. Oh, never mind. Buat yang pemula itu. Gua tuh pemula. Lu berdua. Apa, Pat?
Darkness falls across the
ada King Yuan.
as
King
ghost
Yuan.
fires dance. The clock
General.
strikes 12.
Jangan pergi ke tier list. No.
Whether or not your world has a midnight hour. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Tuh pengen ambil minum anjir.
Welcome to the
Cepet
Inner
gak ya?
Astral Peace Media's Haunted Cienjo special program. I'm your ghostly host with the most. For today's episode,
Sempat
we've
nih yakin nih.
invited
Gua nggak tinggal
two
sesuatu
special
kan nanti.
guests. Together,
Speedrun.
we'll be introducing you to the Cienjo's weirdest and most wonderful.
Hi everyone! I'm the Galactic Baseballer!
Speaking of weird and wonderful,
Hey guys, Grey Knife in here. It's an honor to be a guest on the 1.5 special program. I mean, Owlbert's Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Owlbert, did you unlock a new skin?
that's one way of putting it. Naturally, an anchor of my standing needs to have the best wardrobe.
Kira-kira ada rerun lagi
department in
nggak ya?
town. Now, as
Aduh,
our audience
beku anjing
will be
minum
well
gua.
aware,
Aduh.
the Cienjo is constantly roaming the universe, and the universe is filled with the unknown. It should
Coba,
come as no
Cok.
surprise then that the Lafu has had its fair share of strange encounters. And speaking of strange, the trailer we just witnessed gave us a sneak peek into a place of mystery, evil, and ghost fire. Fixtral Garden.
Yo,
I
Mbak
thought
Kentang.
Crystal Garden was just some old abandoned place on
welcome
the
to
law.
Kainoto mo.
Why
Irasaimasen,
is it
Kainoto mo
suddenly getting so
yokso.
much attention?
Thank you,
Allow me
Mbak
to
Fris.
explain. A while back, the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace was shattered, and the Heliobi trapped inside were able
No,
to
hantu
escape.
sendirian.
Yup. Fixtral Garden.
I see.
Ada di sini ada yang mau
Wait,
give satu
what's
member
up,
supaya round
Heliobi?
dapat nggak?
People say that the
Round dari kemarin
Heliobi
banyak yang nge-give
are the
nggak
result
dapat
of
anjir.
accumulated
Si Dapa
grievances
give 30,
that
Infer
possess
give
people,
7 kalau nggak
deceive the
salah.
senses, affect the soul, and usurp
Butuh emot
the
nih kek.
flesh.
Iya.
Those possessed
Kasih ide,
exhibit
kasih saran, kasih
bizarre
saran.
behavior and
Apa aja
restless
emotnya?
thoughts. It's a truly frightening spectacle.
But the creation furnace wasn't exactly fragile. How could it just break?
Nggak anjir
Rumor
kalau
has
kasih
it,
langsung. Iya
the
coy.
Artisanship Commission's surveillance recorded a gray-haired figure in dark clothing.
Emot yokoso. Kayak gimana ya?
Gray hair, dark clothing.
Ada yang mau bikin?
Did they have a baseball bat?
Hey, don't pin this on me!
Donat
The
tegang kayak
destruction
bio
of the
gua.
creation furnace was a direct result of the Stellaron disaster.
Kayak gimana?
Right, Owlbert?
Emot bagas jam scare.
Just tell us
Burem
more
bet
about
burem
Fixtral
anjing.
Garden.
Fixtral Garden
Oh, tempat
has
baru.
always been overflowing with yin energy, and the garden itself is littered with suppression towers, stone monoliths, and ancient trees. It's creepy enough in the day. When the sun goes
Mama aku
down,
takut.
things
Tempatnya serem
get
banget ya.
a whole lot creepier.
Ngitin gua sama
The garden is layered and deceptive,
map
and it's
apa
easy
pulau
to
di
lose
Inazuma
your
coy.
bearings.
Surumi
Since the
Island.
Heliobi moved in,
Pulau hantu.
it's probably the most dangerous place on the Lafu. Heliobi are experts when it comes to possession.
Oh, B. Ya,
Even the
nice
most
info, nice info, nice info.
experienced Wraith Wardens and Arumaton Spectral Envoys can
Yang mana?
become their victims. When you can't tell your friend
Yang mana
from
nih?
your enemy,
Yang mana nih R-nya nih?
things tend to go south fast. If all that wasn't
B kiri apa
enough,
B2?
they say that
B kanan, B kiri.
Mara-stricken members of the Ten Lords Commission
Buset.
also wandered the garden. A word of advice?
Apalagi ini
Keep
marah lagi,
your
marah
wits
lagi.
about you.
RY. Oh
Sounds
ini.
like great
Oke,
streaming
nice info.
material to me. I bet I could become the CNJO's #1 streamer in no time.
Trailblaze continuance.
Funny you should mention.
Maksudnya
To most
continuance.
people, Fixtural Garden was
Interlude.
always a strange and
Kata apaan?
desolate place that rarely got much attention. But now that
Interlude
stories are
lagi.
beginning
Oke.
to circulate, the situation has changed. Recently, the CNJO's online forums have been filling up with
Aku
posts
termarah-marah lama-lama
describing
ini. Iya.
supernatural phenomena in Fixtural
Nyebelin banget
Garden.
marah. Kudu 2 kali
Everything from
bantainya.
self-playing violins to
Kroco
the wailing
bangsat.
cries of vengeful
Teleponnya
ghosts.
udah ditistai masih lama.
Unsurprisingly,
2.0
CNJO
masih lama.
fans of the supernatural
Ini aja masih
are
1.5.
loving every second.
In my experience, forums aren't exactly the most reliable news sources.
Who cares if some of it's false? This is a hype train I can't afford to miss. Trailblazer, what do you think? Wanna start a
Tekan my
ghost
XP
hunting
berapa
squad with me?
kira-kira?
Fire breathing,
2.5
quiet band
nggak
performances,
sih?
headstands, balancing acts, spear deflection, sword juggling, and boulder smashing weren't enough, huh? Now you're an expert in ghost
Genshin udah
hunting?
mulai kayak gimana
Who
gua.
said I was an expert? I just have a lot of
Kan
transferable
710 kan
skills,
itu
that's
Genshin
all.
mah.
Well, you better hope so. Speaking of which,
Ini juga spesial program
the
kayaknya bentar dong
brand
deh.
new version 1.5 Trailblaze Continuance, a foxy and
Yo Bagas, give a member, thank you.
Ghost hunting squad
Siapa
will
yang
be
dapet nih?
responsible for chasing down Heliobot,
Ya ser.
resolving crises, and protecting the CNJO. A Foxian Tale of the Haunted is divided into 5 chapters and starts off with the ghost hunting squad facing an
Ya,
unusual
Ser.
danger and sojourners
Ya
casting
ser,
away.
karena Tomo
As this
Mayokoso.
chapter is complete, the story continues to unfold with twins,
Rawan
recipient,
lagi,
sword
rawan,
essence,
rawan.
and
Rawan
Foxian
ente
dream.
dah rawan.
5 chapters, huh? We'll be topping Xianzhou internet searches in no time.
See? I knew we were on the same wavelength.
In addition to
Tetep
Trailblaze
gak dapet rawan
Continuance,
lagi.
and together with Miss Gwen Knifin,
Astagfirullah.
Trailblazers will also be facing Fixtural Garden dangers in both Lawfu Urban Legends and Ghost Hunting Squad missions.
Astagfirullah.
Cool.
Oh, and I
Yo,
almost
give
forgot
lagi
to
Bagas,
mention,
thank you.
during the Ghost Hunting Squad's Fixtural
Main apaan itu?
Trailblazers can jointly manage Gwen Knifin socials, posting threads.
Mousepad.
It's a great way to create
Kalau
discussion
Tomo
among
Mayokoso.
CNJO netizens
Gak tau itu nongol di
and
chat
of
atau
the
kagak ya, what the hell?
Oh, I can't wait! We're gonna
Oh,
get the
kuda.
whole CNJO
What?
talking. Seriously, this is once-in-a-lifetime material. We gotta plug it for
That's
everything it's
funny.
got. I'm talking
Halo,
daily
Manpur.
updates, community engagement, all that good stuff. Once you get enough
I love
momentum,
YouTube
the fan base
Indonesia.
grows itself.
Social media stardom is finally on the horizon.
Oh, you know, Miss Gwen Knifin, there's always room for creative
Rawan belum
talents at
dapat,
the
lihat aja.
IPM, and
Lihat aja
I
tuh di
don't
pin
want to
Misek.
toot my own horn or anything, but I've introduced a lot of big names to the company. The Albert stamp of approval goes a long way.
Aw, thanks, Albert. I'm afraid I'm too invested in the CNJO for now, though. Good to know there's an offer on the table.
Let's go.
Oh, ini
I
AC baru
get it. But here's my card if you ever want a collab. Just give me a shout.
Deal.
Channel itu.
Now, where were
Abundance.
we? Oh,
Abundance.
socials.
Masa gambarnya
Increasing your account's popularity
Gue
level
Knifin
allows
sih
you
gak
to
sesuai
unlock
banget.
more stories and events.
Gue Knifin
Your
ada di
ghost
Han,
hunting
ada di
skills will
Abundance.
only
Kocak
improve as you
anjir.
unlock more suppression
Nggak-
towers
nggak
and
cocok
take on
banget.
new challenges.
Not to mention, by completing limited time missions, Trailblazers can obtain the event light
Gim,
code
thank you.
A over
Satu
here.
gift.
What do you
Webshin.
think, feelings?
Kalau Tomo
Let's give it
Mayokoso.
up for Gwen Knifen's generosity. Woo!
Rawan.
Still,
No.
I hope the ghost hunting
Rawan
squad is up to
N-nya
the job.
ente.
Sounds like we'll have a lot on our plate.
Don't worry.
Ini kita
You
kalau
might just be
berhasil
getting a
ngasih
helping
gift
hand
ke Rawan,
from one of the
tamat kali ya.
CNJO's most formidable forces, the 10 Lords Commission. They're the judges of the Mara
Gue
Strike.
Knifin Han ada susah, Gue Knifin Abundance ada Wowa. Tapi senternya tuh Gue Knifin. Gue Knifin needs justice anjir. Litecoin yang bener-bener nyenter dia gitu loh. Dan petnya tuh dia gitu. Iya kan?
Whoa, the 10 lords are getting involved? Just when I thought our stream couldn't get any
Party kita kalau
closer.
Rawan dapat, kalau Rawan dapat, kita Gartik.
I'd spend some time getting to know your assignee. The 10
Walau
Lords
hibannya
have
dapat
dispatched a
tiba-tiba,
training
iya betul.
judge to assist the
Tiba-tiba
ghost
dapat.
hunting squad in
random
investigating
banget
the
ini
Fixtural
giftnya.
Garden situation.
Trainee, huh?
Gesek bentar.
As long as they're confident in their
Waduh.
abilities.
Yeah!
Weh, Gartik.
About that.
Weh. Wow. Sekilas mirip Sucrose. Halo Bang Kan. Mantap. Nggak mungkin itu sampai bilang Gartik. Wow. Jadi kayak inget unknown-nya Tekken Tag Turnamen 1 anjir.
Wait,
Wow, Neonai. Depa.
Luckiest looking flames I've ever seen.
yeah. Does being on fire help with ghost hunting?
What are you two whispering about?
Depa. Karta Momoyo Koso.
Just beginning to doubt her credentials.
How did this little girl become a judge in the
Gua
first
bingung
place?
sumpah nih.
Good
Ini live
question.
paling bingung sumpah.
What is
Sumpah.
essentially
Gua mau
a magnet
fokus
for
spesial
evil.
program
Something
atau
that comes
fokus
in
ngeliatin
super handy for the 10
member
Lords
anjing.
Commission. They couldn't
Member
believe their
rawon.
luck.
Sounds
Bingung gua sumpah.
qualified.
Of course. Talent comes in all shapes and sizes.
Oh ya, ini BTW
The key
seiyunya,
is to
seiyu
bring the
Japanese
best out of
VA-nya Huohuo.
Still,
Si
to
ini.
her, Huohuo's unique skill set isn't exactly
Siapa ya namanya? Kok lupa ya gua?
People say
Pokoknya
she
yang
has
ngisi
the
suara
worst luck
Kana,
on the
Kana.
CN show. Always
Kana
running into
Kamui-nya
ghosts, tripping over thin
Mate
air.
Kobayashi.
You know the deal.
Well, if I spent my life running into ghosts, I'd probably fall over a lot too.
I remember one of my Gwailings had the same problem. Lucky for her, one of my sponsors sells this amazing remedy that can...
Huohuo
we're
anaknya
getting
Hutao sama
sidetracked.
Al.
Anyway.
No.
I only told you half the
No.
story.
Nanti kesenangan dia
Bad
orangnya.
luck,
Jangan.
evil attraction.
Aku nunggu
call it
versi
what you
Kimori.
like.
Yo, Irwan
All
Mei.
started
Gue pengen gacor One Mei deh
single
kayaknya.
Unfortunate event.
Oh?
When Huohuo was a little younger,
Lawannya
her
mau,
tail
akunya
was
nggak mau.
possessed by a
Iya,
monstrous
anjing.
long-lived species. Any guesses? Yup, it was a helium
Panas.
bus.
Gila, panas banget.
That
Gila.
very same day, the 10 Lords Commission decided to seal the monster in its hiding place. And took
Bang, aku
Huohuo
tiba-tiba dapat gift
Under the
member. Dah, Gilangnya
I
tiba-tiba
get
dapat
it.
loh.
So Huohuo is kind of like
Gilang.
a 10 Lords
Kainoto
guinea
Momoyo
pig.
Koso.
I
Terima
think
kasih udah
Kurt had
buatin
a similar
badge
fate planned for
member ya.
That may have been
Meskipun belum
part.
ada evolusinya.
However, the 10 Lords realized that
Fate, thank you.
Huohuo
Siapa?
had the ability to pacify the
Hei,
monster.
Gilang kan tiba-tiba dapat.
Naturally,
Lo mau lihat
anyone
gak
able to
siapa aja yang
wield
dapat
the
member?
power of a heliobus was seen as a potential weapon of war.
But she's just a baby! How could a scared little Foxian girl ever take on the responsibilities of the 10 lords?
Oh, was well aware she's a scaredy cat. That's why she watches so many horror immersion. To
Ini
train her
spesial
courage.
program atau
I guess you could call that
stream apa sih,
fighting
sumpah?
fear with fear. You're all weak, y'all.
That actually works. I'd have joined the Stellaron Hunters already.
Panas.
Practicality aside, what was willingness
kayak
to
abis
confront her
tugas orang,
shortcomings
Boy.
is a true
Oke.
sign of professionalism.
Lo harus berbuat
Not
baik
to
dulu
mention,
Rawan, oke?
Having spent more than a few years in the company of a heliobus, she's had to develop her
Thank you-
own tricks
thank you,
for
Vi.
banishing evil.
Gue
Huohuo's
tiba-tiba
basic
dapat,
attack,
iya.
Banner
Kayak
Stormcaller, can
Gilang
deal
juga.
wind damage
Sendal
to a single
lepas,
target.
Kainoto Momoyo Koso. Apa
Kind of
sih?
looks like her
Kok random
tail
banget
is
sih?
the one making the decisions.
When using her skill, Talisman Protection,
Random
Huohuo
banget.
bravely brandishes
Oh,
her
skill.
banner,
Apa skillnya?
restoring HP to a single ally and adjacent teammates.
Are you sure she's not trying to surrender?
Wow. Area gitu healnya.
Tail spiritual
Udah fokus spesial program dulu. Fokus spesial program dulu, please.
And increase their attack.
Well, so that's what a heliobus looks like.
No wonder
Wait,
it took the
energy,
10 lords
ngisi energy,
commission to
healnya.
seal it away.
When under the
No
influence
way.
of her tail, Huohuo has a few special talents. After using her skill, she receives Sacrifice Life. Sacrifice Life can grant allies a set amount of HP restoration at the beginning of their respective turns or when they use their ultimate.
Nice. Not bad for a trainee,
Kita suka dengannya bawa aku
This
N6
ghost hunting
Copium.
squad's
Amin.
gonna kick butt.
Gak apa-apa gak dapat
That's
member,
not all.
tapi
Huohuo's
N6 ya.
technique, Fiend
AOE
impeachment
nggak
of
tadi.
evil.
AOE.
Sends her enemies into a
AOE healingnya.
horror-struck state and
Yo, selamat
scatters
sih.
them in
Yo.
all directions. When
Cristiano
attacking a
Ronaldo,
horror-struck
sui.
enemy, there's a chance of
You're
reducing their
big
attack.
fan, just got
Oh,
member
scaring
man
away your
from its fate.
enemies. Nice moves, Huohuo. Still not getting judged.
Wow, Fusan sama dengan
Hey,
Immortal.
easy
Iya
on the
anjing.
training. Of
Betul,
course,
kagak ada
when
yang
you're dealing
mati.
with Heliobi, the more judges, the better.
Who?
That's why the 10
It's
lords
Speed,
appointed
man.
a seasoned
It's
veteran to bring up the rear.
Who
I'm talking about none other
the one who
than
made
Hanya.
you and got very hype in Portugal back then. Hanya hot lumayan. Dia ini apa ya? Hanya V1 berarti. Ih, gila. Milf banget.
Hanya is a netherworld judge of the Ten Lords Commission. She's a physical type character, following the path of harmony.
Lebih hot
I
yang
remember
tanpa
that
hak.
face.
Wow, what?
I saw her
Bisa
on the
ketiba member
Return to
Java
Darkness
aja dapat
icon.
loh. Raun, really Raun?
Correctamundo.
Lo mau lihat gak abis spesial program Genshin siapa aja yang dapat member? Yang kalian belum lihat notifnya kalau join member, bahkan nongol di live chat pun belum. Mau nggak? Abis lihat yang Genshin. BTW ini VA Inggrisnya ini VA-nya Eula Genshin. Seiyunya Suzushiro Sayumi yang ngisi Nijika di Bocchi the Rock.
Sounds like a Ten Lord celebrity.
Halo lagi baru sampai kosan. Halo Mbak Fris, halo lagi, welcome back. Ya Kirara juga betul.
Cool.
Thank you Wan.
Sounds
Siapa
like
yang
our
dapat?
ghost hunting squad
Siapa yang
just found its guiding light. No offense,
Arkan.
those sound like credentials.
Hey, enough with the bullying.
Arkan yang dapat. Karena Tomoyo ke Arkan.
What Hanya can do on the battlefield.
Ronaldo aja ada seru klaim loh.
Hanya uses her oracle brush to assault the enemy, dealing physical damage to a single target.
She really lives
Gila.
by the pen is mightier than the sword.
Vibes-nya Harry Potter banget. Dengan ini nggak akan ada yang namanya Gartic.
In addition to dealing
Gak tahu
physical
ya.
damage to a single target, Hanya's skills some
Dia tuh fisikal apa dah?
can
Petnya
inflict
lupa
them
tadi gua.
with a burden
Mundur dulu bentar. Destruction apa?
Is that Hanya's way of marking enemies prior to
Mundur. Oh, harmoni.
Pretty much. Allies inflict increased damage on enemies marked with burden.
Lah.
And if that
Lah.
wasn't enough,
Lah.
after an ally
Apa sih?
launches
Apa sih? Kok? Bro.
his ultimate, Ten Lords decree, all shall obey.
Whoa.
Can increase speed and attack for a single ally.
Wow.
When
Anjing.
Hanya uses her
Ultinya kok
technique
keren ya?
during exploration, she immediately launches an attack and inflicts burden on a random enemy.
When the enemy won't budge, call in the judge.
All that aside, in version 1.5, the
Fisikal
new
berarti
stat
hanya.
shadow,
Fisikal.
shaper
Tadi apa?
prediction,
Harmoni.
will appear
Buff ya?
within the fixture garden map on the
Nama
Cienjo
IG gua tuh
Lafu.
Zar.
Complete the challenge to
Zar
obtain
Fahri.
new physical ascension materials. Within the same map, we'll also be welcoming Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Darkness. Complete the challenge to obtain 2 brand new cavern relics. Prisoner in deep confinement and Grand Duke incinerated to ashes. Woo! Well, that just about brings us to the final sections of our Haunted Cienjo special program.
Huh? Already? This program isn't nearly haunted enough for my liking. Where are all the ghost stories?
Nyokap gua,
You know,
Paul.
beautiful foxy and spirits knocking on your door at midnight. That kind of thing.
I think you're thinking of a different program.
Moving swiftly on to some exciting updates. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and don't go anywhere.
Ini live apa
Right
sih?
back after the following commercials.
Ini live apa sih? Ini live apa sih? Gua yang stream aja lah.
Sick and tired of the daily grind? Had enough of running errands? Do you long
Pengen
for
stream gua
rapturous
sumpah, gatel gua
applause
sumpah
and
pengen cek
cheering
tombol stream
voice?
sumpah.
How about increased self-confidence
Eh,
and a sense of pride?
Raun. Udah, Raun, lu beli member dah. Lu beli member dah, cepet dah.
Ron,
lu beli member dah. Apa mau gua beliin dah?
Put yourself to the test by challenging the best. This event will once again be hosted.
Biar gak ada yang gift lagi, Cok.
Business
Udah, beli. Goceng doang. Sumpah.
In order to bring our audience a brand new experience, this event will be adopting
Wah,
a
nama ibu lu
simultaneous
Dian. Iya.
exhibition format.
Salam ke emak gua tuh, lagi nonton tuh.
Your worth. Enter I
Ya,
am
tuh,
the
salam tuh.
ultimate fighter. To register your name.
Noma,
Could you be Boulder
banyak
Town's
fans
new
aku
fighting
mah.
star?
Ya, Fiku masih ada tuh kayaknya. Apaan? Tuh, kocak
A
banget.
stellar Shadow Seeker recruitment announcement.
Mama
March
Kainoto
7th,
nonton.
member of the Nameless has put out a cordial invitation for anyone able to restore
Belum ada
her
saldo kayak
photographs
nunggu
to the
joki
way
tugas
she
selesai deh.
remembers them.
Ya
The
cepetan,
individual
ini pada
question,
nge-gift semua.
inexplicably damaged. I lost all kinds
Ada
of
buat
cool
member deal lu.
pictures,
Oh.
beautiful scenery, strange encounters, you name it. There's a
KODE.
big
Oh
reward
iya.
for anyone that can help me
Mau di sekarang
restore the
aja.
images.
Nih.
Actions speak louder than words. Miss March's memories are in your hands. Madam Herda of the Genius Society is
Professional
about to
Wisdom
launch
1945.
unlimited beta testing for the newly developed
Tai.
Simulated Universe World 8.
Coba ya sekali
Participants
lagi.
will have their costs covered
Enough.
and progress saved for future iterations. In order to
Udah tuh, gua ketik
participate in
aja.
this offline
Udah.
confidential beta test, please head to the most mysterious place in the universe.
Kalau kasih ke DC ya,
Kode's
santai.
office. Test
Pasti,
participants
pasti.
will be rewarded with a brand
Gua
new
kepikiran untuk bikin
KODE
Discord
land of the dreams
baru deh.
and
Discord
Firmament Frontline
khusus
Lamont
channel ini
Blader
gitu,
ornaments.
terpisah.
What are you waiting for? Get testing. Good news. The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events are about to begin.
Dapur yang dapat.
Let Peter do the hard work for 3 minutes and get your hands on double rewards together with our Argenti. One must explore the essence of beauty to appreciate the depth of chivalry. Yes, it is I, your beloved avian servant. Welcome to Interastral Peace Media's second special program.
Anjing.
Legends
Saya dengan
of
PP-nya.
Cosmic Beauty.
Ngacor
In today's
kan.
program, we will be introducing a new friend of the universe.
Yo, how's my favorite audience doing? Great to see you. We've hardly been gone, and Albert here's already had another wardrobe change.
Tiba-tiba aku join diri
Perhaps you
aja.
didn't get the memo.
Semua effort
We're
untuk
about to be
satu orang ya.
discussing a night
Gokil
of
dah.
impeccable
Salut
elegance.
gak sama kalian
It's time to get fancy.
usahanya.
So,
Effort banget
without
untuk satu
further
teman yang
ado,
tertinggal gitu.
Allow me to introduce a member of
Gacor
the
Kang.
Knights of
Bang
Beauty.
udah bang.
Argenti.
Nah, Zapur udah dapat gift member. Apakah tandanya Zapur upload konten baru? Gas? Ini BTW kenapa beta di Astral Express, guys?
Argenti is a physical type character following the path of erudition.
Seiyunya The
As a
Valin
devoted
Genshin.
admirer of Adrilla the Beauty, Argenti spends his life roaming the universe and
Jaspal.
extolling their name.
Sopo
So the
kui?
simulated
Kainoto mo
universe
bayok ko sa
occurrences
Jaspal.
Curio,
Sopo
Robe of the
kui?
Beauty, and Knights of Beauty to the rescue. They're obviously
Iku-
related to the Knights, right?
Sopo
Running into the Knights of Beauty while
kui?
testing the simulated universe is
Aku ra-
always a blessing. Those guys are a
Aku-
lifeline in a tight spot. Especially when I can't get enough path resonance.
Ram genah
Treating people
pisan
with
iki
courtesy,
YouTube.
helping others as a matter
Allah.
of principle, and offering sincere praise to all things in the universe.
Hanya Valorant.
Such is the code of conduct.
Raon
that
ada
Argenti
magnetnya
lives by.
anjir, magnetnya
In the
berlawanan.
simulated universe, not every helping hand is benevolent, but those provided by the knights are beyond
Kenapa nggak yang lagi
question.
nonton misalnya
The
Farhan gitu
names
kan?
of Argenti and the Beauty.
Kan Farhan
be
masih
blessed
hantu
for
tuh ya kan?
all
Kenapa nggak?
eternity.
Itu aja gitu loh.
Speaking
YouTube
of which, Albert,
aneh coba.
what was that Planar Fisher and
Imagine
Garden of
abis ini
Plenty
mantur.
commercial all about?
Well, Argenti
Udah Warupur yang dapat
magnanimously
kota
answered our call and
Bang,
agreed
split
to
screen
appear in our
Genshin.
commercial as a corporate ambassador. Oh, and I know that
Arif,
forgot
Arif,
our end
Arif.
of the bargain.
Nah, Genshin.
The IPM acknowledges
Mana sih
that
Genshin?
Adrilla
Lalu.
the Beauty is
Ada
the most
what tau?
peerless
Wait,
beauty of
wait.
them all.
Albert, what did you get yourself into now?
No need to worry. Just a little two-way back scratch.
Mana nanya udah mulai?
Okay.
Emang udah mulai?
Kind of TMI. But
Yo,
I still
oh
don't
iya,
really
iya,
understand the
lupa.
concept of the beauty.
Wait,
Allow me to explain.
wait.
Adrilla's beauty permeates everything. Take Argenti for example. From his daily armor cleaning routine to his constant grace, all of it stems
Oh,
from
iya,
his
ini.
pursuit of the
Nah,
beauty.
nah.
Elegance is Argenti's middle name, and even manifests itself in his combat.
Genshin.
Argenti's basic attack, fleeting fragrance, can deal
Impact
physical
official.
damage to a single
Mana?
target.
Mana, Cok?
His skill,
Nggak ada anjir Genshin.
just as hereby
Udah.
blooms,
Oh, gua
can
belum
deal
login.
physical
Bentar,
damage
bentar.
to all enemies.
Nice! Man, I wish I looked that elegant.
Waduh,
in
sumpah
combat.
aku banyak banget.
Argenti's ultimate is pretty unique,
Mana
triggering
sih
different
teknologi Genshin
effects
Impact?
depending on the
Cok.
amount of energy consumed.
Ah,
Such
tai.
is the manifold
Pusing.
beauty of Adrilla.
Genshin
Consuming a small amount of
spesial
energy,
program materi
Argenti's
2.
ultimate.
Mana.
For in this garden supreme beauty bestows
Bang,
and deal
pusing.
damage to all enemies. When consuming all energy, Argenti's
Mana sih
ultimate
linknya?
becomes
Nggak ada
merit
linknya, bodo amat ah.
bestowed in my garden,
Fokus sama ini aja dulu.
which deals greater damage. It also inflicts additional damage on a random target.
Huh? Wait, so you can choose how much
710
energy
tuh,
to
guys,
release?
That's not all. Argenti's
Bersada
talent,
dapat juga. Iya, Websin
Sublime
dapat.
Object can allow Argenti to regenerate additional
Siapa yang berani
energy
gift satu
and
lagi?
obtain a stack of self-cultivation.
Ayo, siapa yang berani?
Self-cultivation can increase Argenti's crit rate.
Oh, so the more self-cultivation, the fiercer his attacks. Or, to put it another way, Argenti needs to attack as many enemies as possible. The greater the number of
Tolong give nih
enemies,
gua
the
coba.
faster his energy regeneration, and the stronger his combat.
Exactly. Stronger combat, faster energy regeneration, more enemies to attack.
Argenti giving erudition.
Agen ini apa
vibes.
pepnya tadi?
I'm here for it.
Argenti's technique, Manifesto of Purest Virtue, can daze enemies within a set range. Dazed enemies are unable to launch attacks. Attacking a dazed enemy to enter combat
Mbak Fris,
that only
thank you.
deals damage to all enemies.
Soto Nero sopo?
Argenti's
Kainoto mau Yokoso, tapi kamu siapa?
Argenti is kind of handsome. I'm feeling a little dazed myself.
They say looks can kill.
Siapa, Cok?
That's true. That Argenti fans are in for a fatal surprise in version 1.5. In Night of
Coba. Siapa yang mau gift kalau gua pakai teori secabut satu member?
To a washtopia.
Wait a second. A washo what now?
Siapa yang mau dicabut
I
membernya?
shower every day.
Slow down there, Trailblazer. Have you never asked yourself
Harus nyalain
how
subs
the
only.
Astral Express
Iya kali ya.
stays so clean and shiny?
Because Pom-Pom's always cleaning up
Kok
after
banner
us?
masih belum main
It's
banner ya?
because the train stops at Wastopias along its journey.
Coba. Gua subs only kali ya.
specialize in cleaning
Kan yang di sini udah pada subs kan?
They're
Bisa
all
ngechat
kinds of
kan?
Fast-acting, lemon-scented, antibacterial. We're getting off topic. All you need to know is that the encounter with Argenti is one of
13
excitement
member,
and
gokil.
wonder. And a little bird tells me he's set
Concentration
for a
activity.
showdown with the entire crew.
I don't get it.
Unmem,
Why are we
gimana
always
cara
either
unmem?
in a fight or on the way to one?
A fight, you say? Far too bourgeois.
Gimana sih cara
What you meant to
subs
say
only? Gua nggak
was
ngerti.
a chivalrous display
Lupa gua
of
settingnya.
gentlemanly fortitude. Anyway, Argenti only
Cuma round doang aja yang belum.
deeply respects.
Ah,
Genshin
you
dah ada
mean that
notif.
the illustrious
Wah,
galactic
notif kasih.
baseballer's reputation doth
Kok
precede
nggak masang
one?
notif anjir?
Sure. Anyway, with the driller's
pernah tadi.
blessing, let's move straight on to the version 1.5 warp events.
Finally!
First off, during the first phase
Mana
of
sih?
version 1.5 in
Oh,
the
banner.
character event warp, Bloom and Gloom, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star character Wah-Wah.
Yours, my favorite scaredy cat trainee judge!
During the second phase
Arlan,
of version
Cok.
1.5, we'll be welcoming 2 character event warps.
Oh.
In Thorns of Scented Crown, Trailblazers can
Oke.
obtain the limited 5-star
Ini
character
phase 1, 2 atau gimana?
Argenti.
Ah, our knight in shining armor!
Oh, never mind.
Meanwhile, in Contract Zero, the familiar face of Silver Wolf will be joining the warp. Not to mention the 4-star character Hanya, who will be appearing in both the aforementioned second phase character event warps.
Ah, long time no see, Silverwolf. I wonder if her game accounts are doing any better.
You want to ask her the next time you see her?
You first.
Now, it's time to take a look at version 1.5's light cone. In the first phase of version 1.5, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone, Night of Fright, will be boosted. While in the second phase of version 1.5, the 5-star light cone, an instance before gaze, will enter the light cone event warp. At the same time, the drop rate for the 5-star light cone, Incessant Rain, will be boosted.
All aboard!
The train is about to make the jump.
Ini apa ini?
Here's some other cool stuff.
Apa ini?
Starting from 1.5 within the team selection and character ascension screens,
Huh?
every character will have brand new voice
This is a
lines.
different kind of arena.
Promoted again?
Voice line.
Is that good or bad?
Is that
Jujuan
what was
mention?
ascension line? Ah, so
Kayak
cute.
gua ada nih SW di 2 akun.
Wait, if
Tapi
the
Wings
character's
bukan
already
Wolf.
fully
Gua mah SW
ascended,
udah punya
can
anjir.
we still hear their line?
We got you covered.
Udah punya gua mah.
All audio lines
Gua tuh cuma
get
ngeliat
saved in the
karakter
index.
B4-nya
Listen
aja.
back at any time. Here's something else. In version 1.5, we'll also be seeing a guest book feature update.
What?
If Trailblazers are ever curious to check which friends have visited the Express, The guest book has a record and message from each visit.
Such a
Oh.
neat idea.
Additionally,
gitu.
the Forgotten Hall will also be receiving updates in 1.5.
Terus
First
lanjut
up,
cabut dulu
the
ya,
Forgotten
Bang Heva
Hall
mau
combat.
melanjut tako, bye bye.
Trailblazers
Oke
can
Wan.
choose to
Pokoknya
Re-challenge?
It's like this.
yang penting
If
cepet
things
ya,
aren't
cepet
going
update
too
ya Wan
smooth
ya,
when
oke?
challenging a certain stage,
Oke.
Trailblazers can choose to return to the Forgotten Hall map and restart the challenge. When re-challenging, previously
Aku tidak
used
sabar
technique
menunggu
points
patch note
are replenished.
Tako
A chance to
1.1.
replan your maze technique strategy, perhaps. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, stopping and restarting a challenge in the second half of a stage doesn't mean you have to redo the first half.
Whew, that is a relief.
And when entering the Forgotten Hall,
Restart,
your combat
yes.
lineup for each
Gak harus
stage is now
nyusun
remembered,
tahi lagi.
regardless of
Yes.
whether you met with victory
Restart
or
coy.
defeat.
Tombol
The previous
restart.
lineup will be
That's
waiting
what
for
I
you
need,
on
bro.
the preparation
Gua tuh
screen.
suka lupa
No need for manual
ngurutin
selection.
tim,
Now
cok.
that's my kind of update.
Can't wait for Trailblazers
Terus juga kalau
to
itu
give it
Alef
all a
4 ya.
spin.
Aduh.
The Forgotten Hall is
Itu
an
dia.
important system within the
Ini
game.
yang gua mau.
Updates will continue to be rolled out, so stay tuned.
Bisa buat
for
apa?
future
Yang
predictions.
ngulang lah.
Well, looks like it's time for our final redemption code. See you on the other side, Trailblazers.
Oke. Oke. 6 B 9 B apa tuh? Apa FF P K58 Q3T. Oke, ada semua kodenya. Capek gue nyusin habis kalah memori. Bener anjing relate. Bisa di bagian mana? Gua nggak dengerin. Ya pas lo pause gitu kan ada pilihan restart ya coy. Oh, nice info Aldi. Oke. Mana nih? Tutup. Nah. Nice info Aldi. Nih gue pin dulu. Pasti sini kata siapa cer? Gue belum anjing. Wait. Lupa salah.
Hey folks, I'm back.
Gua 9, floor 9.
Me three.
Bintang 1. Susah banget.
Good to see you
Ngaco
again,
gua member.
Trailblazers.
Iya anjing.
You're just in time to help us wrap
Dari
up
Fate,
1.5
dari Bagas.
special program.
Oh, is it
Oh
that
iya nggak ada.
time
Oh iya ya.
already?
Nggak ada
I
ya.
was just getting
No.
started.
No free gacha.
PCle is ready to
Apakah
fly.
berarti itu counternya tidak menarik?
Aren't you forgetting something, Albert? I'm pretty sure
Kemarin
you didn't
dapat.
mention
Lah, sekarang aja di ASRock mah dapat.
What thing?
that thing. Winky, winky.
Gift of Odyssey.
Nah, ini ada.
How could
Ada
I
nih.
forget?
Nggak jadi.
In version
Berarti udah terbukti ya.
1.5, Trailblazers can get their hands on 10 warps through the check-in event.
There it is.
Tinggal tunggu ini.
Yeah.
Gotta love a check-in event. And that's not the
Telat
only
iya
thing
anjing.
to love in
Nggak
version
dari tadi
1.5.
gitu.
Anything in today's IPM
Nah.
programs tickle your fancy, guys?
Ada
You had
cuy.
me at Ghost Hunting Squad. I am so
Bentar lagi selesai kan?
ready for a spooky stream.
Sign me up. As for me,
Genshin abis
it was all
ini
about those unique characters.
Akmal,
Goku's
surat brutal
scale
nih.
backstory,
Hati-hati, guys.
Anya's 10 lords expertise,
Sedia payung,
and
sedia jas
Argenti's
hujan.
mysterious
Nanti Akmal
search for
muncrat-muncrat.
beauty. Can't wait to see them in person.
Couldn't have put it better myself. And with that, Trailblazers, I bid you a peaceful onward journey. Thank you for supporting the IBM. See you in the next one.
See ya.
Trailblaze you later.
Akmal CRT lihat Furina crit kan crit nih. Dah sekarang kita tinggal tunggu yang ini. Betul, Genshin. Aku mau login Genshin nih. Belum login Twitch juga. Tadi ngapain ya? Mau login ASR. Biasa mulu kayak sama Akmal buat gacha Furina. Jangan mau. Karena Akmal basah, banjir gila jadi Jakarta 2030. Nih lihat nih emote gua nih. Lihat. Bintang 1. Susah di sininya sumpah, rusak anjing. Bagi UID ada di kiri bawah. Login mole kek. Nanti dulu ah. Tuh nih, UID gue. Dari kemarin gua topas dapat 10.000 kredit gila. Gacor. Bang, review akunku. Akun sepuh apa yang di-review? Halo.
ねえ、列車に何か食べるものってある？
Ada.
カブお腹が空いてるみたいなの。
Aduh, lagi pin kode redeem ya, nggak bisa kasih reminder. Iya. Nggak apa-apa. Yang penting kasih aja, nanti kan yang lain pada baca ya. Hardship of Nihility, Solid Water, Trick Snack. Nah, why not?
なんかあんまり好きじゃないみたい。
MX udah full star. Belum kok. Susah nih MX. Belum kuat. Nunggu karakter tambahan
おい
lagi.
でカブ。
Oke Bang Kan. Ciao.
忘却の庭に。
Nih MX nih. Ganti udah mulai kan? Belum. Masih MX. Nih ya. Nah, tuh. Ini masih gagal mulu anjing. Bingung gue pakai tim apaan. Paling ini sih ya, Clara Blade.
It appears that you've managed
Oh.
to win over part of the crowd. Some of your
Okay.
testimony doesn't add up. You can be rest assured that I, Farina, the god of justice, will get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes, that sounds perfect. Must be firm. A god must not allow any...
Apa sih? Apa sih?
Will of a god
Nggak jelas.
remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals. So too is truth unmoved by even the strongest
Maaf
of
nih, tangan lu
wills.
jangan masuk celana.
I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions.
Ini Furinanya gepeng atau gimana dah?
Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next?
Kok kayak stretch
It's so
ke atas
hard
gitu
to
sih?
predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Farina, what are you doing?
Oh,
Furina hanya akan aku bawa pulang terus dimasukin
As
kamar.
the god of justice, it is only expected
BTW kode
that I should
HSR
remain informed
kita,
of every trial and
request
make the
dulu ya,
necessary
pinnya ya.
preparations.
Nanti gua kirim ke
Is there
Discord.
something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
Dah.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
Death sentence? Gua ketinggalan jauh ini Genshin, BTW.
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone
Nangis, diapain Mal?
didn't have a chance to
Mal,
escape. As the water levels
diapain?
rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all powerful?
Parah banget, iya tahu.
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon.
Kasar banget
Never
sih.
mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Wow. Eregan. Ini sorry ya, kalau burik ya, soalnya nggak bisa 1080p. Sorry ya. Sorry burik.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. What's the news?
Ketek. Nggak pakai, oke thank you.
Say cheese.
Jepret. Anjir.
News.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that
Whoa.
looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Dan mereka berdua.
The prophecy, yes. What has been prophesized will
Be
be
continued.
fulfilled.
I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair and just.
What is the
Kok mirip aliennya Benten sih?
Official as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Why should we acknowledge it?
Fusilo, why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
We're just a moment
This isn't right.
The trial of the
Whoa.
Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
The
that.
war will now
This trial is
Wah.
I now understand
Furina
the
is
true
dead.
purpose behind this position.
Wow.
Devious one, Fusalor.
Anjing. Tatang lawan Nevilet, coy. Anjing.
What should I do?
Definisi Whaler.
The prophecy that you've
Anjing, epic banget.
should now be
What the hell? Emang boleh saya epic ini? Itu siapa?
I suppose this would also be the justice that
Oh,
belongs to you.
Itu siapa?
All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Nervalet. I
Skirt
hope you've
baru
enjoyed
kayak.
the part you played these 500 years.
Kayak Jepang nggak? Hah? Kugimiari? Iya kah? Wih. Kugimiari ya kah? Wah, gas gacha gak sih? Boleh tuh. Boleh tuh. Yang ngajarin chat. Damn. Boleh. Shana, ada Shana. KJN. Kok ketoknya mati nyala anjing, keyboard babi. KJN F24 UV dah. Ini bisa di-redeem HSR kah, Bang? Bisa. Dengan syarat download 50 GB dulu kalau mau ngeklaim. Jadi pengen balik Genshin, tapi aku takut ngantuk. Skirt udah ada belum di wiki, coba. Ke
Hey
Genshin.
travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo!
Kata Master during his time in Abyss. Oh.
I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine.
Okay.
And I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version.
Gas main
Okay, why don't you
Ahmed
introduce
Inventar
yourselves?
ke? Boleh.
Alright,
Gua udah
yeah,
pre-regis itu
sounds good.
BTW, Ter.
I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amber.
Udah
Lee
follow
Saunders,
Twitternya
the
buat-
voice of Farina, and
pre-regis ya bukan loh sih, gua lupa.
super
Makanya gua udah follow
excited to be on
Twitternya
this
deh.
special program
Yang
today.
jelas sudah follow Twitternya buat nunggu kabar.
Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine.
Knights
as
and
the story
Field,
continues, how
Wuthering
the
Wave,
special god of Earth
Zenless
has
Zone
to
Zero.
go
Anjing,
over
game
the
gacha
top.
semua, anco.
Yeah, I
Menghilar
hope
kabar
everyone's
setahun.
excited to see what
Balik-balik
happens
iya.
next.
Ngasih demo gameplay.
I sure am.
Gokil anjing Yostar.
I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Novelet, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Novelet a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Ini
Yes, for
banner
sure,
spesial
totally.
programnya Furina
So
semua anjir.
next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2. In
Yostar
the
sebagai
intro,
publisher.
Farina said
Oh,
we need to
developernya siapa
make
dah?
an appointment
Gua
with
kira Yostar
Farina,
aja.
not Cheval Moran.
Aing ketuker
So,
berarti.
you know, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the
Dengan
Opera
silet
House.
rerun. Iya
So,
kah?
the special program team gave
Gokil
me
aja
an
kalau rerun
itinerary to
baru
follow, and
baru
it
berapa
appears to show
banner,
all of
baru berapa
Farina's
apa?
recent plans.
Berapa patch?
Karina's recent plans, let me guess.
Selalu
She's gonna be
OP.
going to trial,
Iya ini.
and then another trial, and then another.
Malam aja.
Actually, that sounds about right. Okay, the itinerary
Hyperclip.
seems
Oh
pretty
alah,
packed.
Hyperclip.
So,
Daripada
let's
full
take a
hijau.
look
Ya
at
ini
the first
membership
item.
only, B.
Oh,
Secara
looks like they called it.
tidak langsung.
There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House. But this trial is a little different from the usual.
Ooh,
Sheesh.
interesting.
I know. I keep looking at
Jadi
the
pengen main
water
Genshin
right now.
lagi.
Like, what's happening? Yes, it looks like there's
Info kan update
spotlights and, like,
4.2 ya.
a curtain. Seems like, you know, maybe also Novelet is keeping an eye on things from behind the scenes, maybe? Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff, and always just a little bit disappointed.
Naga versus Tatang.
Fair.
Naga Hedro.
Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience
8
Act
November.
5 of
Lah.
the Fontaine Archon quest,
Ultahnya
Masquerade
Riju.
of the Guilty. We'll team up with
Rabu
Fontanian
besok
friends
langsung
to
brutalin
delve
Furina.
deeper into the
Yo.
hurricane of events and
chill
face
out,
the
bro.
impending
Kasih
destruction
waktu.
foretold by the prophecy.
Furina
Travelers will
lagi
gradually
apa namanya?
unveil new facts behind this crisis.
Going hard
and
times ya kan?
encounter an
Going
evil
through
that
hard
has been
times.
lurking
Kasih
in
istirahat dulu lah,
swirling
jangan langsung digenjot.
I know. I know.
Swirling death.
Iya, ultahnya akibat. Iya anjing. Ultahnya
Right.
sekaligus
So,
rilis
the prophecy
album
in
Flipside anjing.
Fontaine is
Gua iri
on the
dikit.
brink of coming true. And this
Tahan
is
dulu. Iya, tahan
possibly
dulu.
the
Ibarat lo
greatest
puasa
crisis
ya kan?
we've
Bentar
faced
lagi
in our
buka
journey
gitu.
to
Tahan
that.
dulu pokoknya.
Definitely.
Santai.
In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the
Berarti
crisis
Akmal
was
sukanya
averted
yang
by
biru-biru
Navia's
ya?
leadership of the Spina de Rosula.
Ganyu biru.
Though we probably
Furina
can't
biru.
dismiss the assistance provided by the Nave either.
Oh my god, Alecino
Whatever her
mantap
end goal
banget.
may be,
Infokan
it seems
banner
like she
Alecino, guys.
sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Furina
Yes,
nangis
exactly.
masih sus nih.
So,
Sama Navia
be
jatuh
sure
ke
to
air
play
primordial.
through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this
Jadi
epic
naga
chapter of
Navianya.
Fontaine's history for
Naga
yourself
geo.
When Act 5 of the Archon
Jadi kangen
quest
skinkan nomor
becomes
1000.
available.
Penyesalan datang ke
Sounds
belakangan.
good.
So
Yep.
right?
Hey, question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the fortress of
Cepat
Meripede?
banner, cepat redeem kode, cepat event.
Oh, you mean Child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Child?
We searched all over the fortress for him.
Yep. I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine.
Is what it is.
It is what it is.
But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see.
Bisa nggak? Nggak bisa anjir. 1080? Ah bisa.
She's confronted with a
Nah.
because she's confronted with a crisis.
Coba clearan banner.
that's
Aduh,
for
nggak tahu
even
gua
one of
sumpah.
the great elemental
Gua
dragons. Of course, Fontaine will have the traveler's help.
Bye lu.
But
Bye lu.
what choices will
Bye
Archon
lu.
and Archon make in the face of the crisis? Well, just like the prophecy
Baiju.
itself,
Gua lupa
all
Baiju
will
udah
be
rilis
revealed
anjir.
at the fated time.
But knowing Farina, perhaps she'll have made.
Gua kira masih
some
Chargoid Dendro.
Once again, disappointed.
Raiju mah streamer follow TikTok atuh.
No way.
Come on, guys, have some faith.
Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Farina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon. Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping? You
Kalau di
must be
HSR ditampilin
stunned
semua
and at a
apa
loss for
bahasa
words.
voice overnya. Jadi yang dikasih tahu kalau Inggris
Understandable.
cuma
It is
yang
I,
Inggris
after all.
sama yang Jepang.
Fontaine's most
Wes.
beloved star.
Minase
Farina.
Inori.
I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're
Tahan mal,
lucky
tahan
to
mal.
even get
Pegangin
with
Akmal
me.
coy. Pegangin.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
Akmal
Oh,
You know,
it's
udah
amazing.
banjir aja.
For,
Udah
Hydro
banjir.
Archon, that she'd have the best.
Pegangin
odds, right?
apanya? Tangannya.
Oh.
Jangan sampai masuk ke
Okay, you know what?
celengan.
It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance.
Tangan
You know what I
diborgol,
mean? Yes.
diikat,
That's
diplester,
fine. Big
di semen
authority
biar
for you.
biar bener-bener
And speaking of drip,
nggak
let's
gerak.
take a look
Tahan
at
dulu,
her
tahan dulu.
combat abilities.
Gue pengen selangkangannya dah.
Being too popular
Awas hati lu
can be
dijepit.
such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Gimana perasaannya bila Furina diklaim CEO?
Strike a pose.
Gimana ya? Kita lihat.
Let the world come alive.
Ini ada Charlotte Moto.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way she kind of like bows.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Paling ntar pas live ada bilang Bang
Also,
Arya
look at her
4.2.
elemental burst. Her presence really fills the
Dia
stage.
udah jarang login
Everyone
genshin
else
nih.
is just an extra.
Mhm.
Wait, so the creatures that Farina summons, they look a lot like the Fontimer aberrants that we've encountered before.
Mirip kayak Wawan, beda
There's
drip
a
sama
seahorse,
splash
a
art.
crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Bedanya
Me too.
Oh my
Di mana ya? Gua lupa ya?
No, the octopus
Topi
is
ya?
wearing a hat. distinguished little gentleman.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontamer aberrants. I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Farina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes, exactly. So, Farina often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon
Font Farinanya bagus. Kita kira
she even gave each member
orang kalau misalnya nyari font itu gimana ya?
Oh my gosh.
Beli kali ya.
Yes.
Rata-rata beli
So,
sih.
you've got
Kalau
the
buat kayak
maid, Mademoiselle Crabaletta.
official use gitu.
They're the best.
The crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And then you've got the
Tapi mereka nyarinya gimana gitu? Ini style cocok nih. Kita beli yang ini gitu.
There he is.
Gue penasaran dah sama perusahaan-perusahaan gitu untuk pencarian font. Karena tidak font.
Is a stickler for propriety.
Dafon kan nggak sepenuhnya gratis kan? Ada yang bayar juga.
Make an appointment with Surintendant Chevalmaran.
Lucu amat dia megang
Referring to?
iniannya.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Lucu amat.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Farina even
Bocil
makes
banget,
blue
lucu.
bubbles in her idle animation.
Bingung gue besok.
Oh my gosh.
Billing besok
That's
login
adorable.
gay apa follow.
Okay, I'm sure
Tiba-tiba
everyone
pengen sih
is
walau
just
masih
itching
jauh
to know
banget.
more about the skills shown in that
Apa
clip.
jauh,
So,
Genshin?
Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes,
Lucu banget.
you got
Megang
it.
kuda laut ya.
So, Farina is a Hydro Sword user.
Okay.
She usually defaults
Summon
to
ini,
Usia
anjing.
Arca alignment in combat. When
Mainnya circle, Furina mainnya circle, coy.
Invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Surintendant Chevalmaran, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute. And
Oh iya,
these,
besok ya Bagas ya
Salon
follow
members
8 jam.
will attack
Anjir,
nearby
mual gua kalau main
opponents,
8 jam full.
prioritizing the target of the active
Bener
character.
juga, temenin Bagas follow tuh
Their
nanti
damage
besok.
increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain
Besok gak bisa.
HP.
No, cancel. Kapan
Okay, I
besoknya?
was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more
Tumben
than
Om
one
Dawei gak ada.
Yes.
Om Dawei mah
Farina's charged
Setiap
attack
setahun
not
sekali,
only deals
anjir.
physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
ada kelas pengganti yang kemarin gua. Oh,
Based on what
alah.
we just saw, it seems like her
Yang kemarin
Arca
Frika
alignment
tuh ada kelas
has an effect on
pengganti
her
tuh.
other skills as well.
Naruto nih.
Yes, sure does. Farina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
Kuda laut Bogal ini namanya
After Farina uses the
Surintendante
charged attack to
Chef
switch to
Malin.
Numa Arca alignment,
Bla bla bla
her
bla bla.
elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party
Paling
members.
minggu, guys.
Nice.
Yes. The summons created by Farina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Farina is switched out. Farina's elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or
Panas
decreases,
banget.
Farina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So, Farina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this
Enhanced
fighting
healing
style
bonus.
really suits Farina's character. It's very showy and
Kok
unpredictable.
nggak dikasih tahu sih
Totally.
apa
I can
detail-detail
already see the fluctuations
skillnya,
in my HP bar.
pasifnya?
That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deepwater aberrants, Farina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Ooh.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and that'll make it
Kurangin
even easier
cooldown.
to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Looks the same to me.
Always the secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Farina's summons is on the field,
Kalau tuh sore OT,
gains
BTW gue boleh
the
maksud sama
ability
seorang
to
yang udah gift member
walk
kemarin
on
tadi seorang.
water.
Kemarin
Oh my
kayak
gosh,
langsung
that
bilang
is
maafin
so
nonton dan guys
cool.
udah dapat gift. Santai aja Rafli,
I
random
actually
banget
saw Farina's
soalnya YouTube.
outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca
Oh
alignments.
yeah.
Yeah.
BTW welcome ya,
You're
welcome to
correct,
Kainoto.
It does change, but you know, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose.
Kemarin tuh Bang Dapa.
Yes. So if you want to learn more about Farina, then be sure to accompany
Bang Dapa tuh
her
gitu
on
sampai
her story
30-an.
quest, the Animula Kuraji chapter.
Dan si Raon,
Amazing.
target utama gift member,
Okay,
gak
so
dapet.
next up we have another old friend to
Aneh
introduce.
anjir.
She's now able to join the traveler's
Sumpah aneh
party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right.
It's Charlotte!
Hai Raon.
Yay!
Adorable.
Azumi Waki.
We've known Charlotte for a while now. The Traveler met her during the Summoner Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat. Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they? Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't think that will deter her. She'll always
I'm
be in
fine,
search of the
ke.
truth. The world is her treasure chest, and only her camera can
Raon
determine its
N-nya
contents, the truths
ente.
they contain.
Fotografer.
Of
Iya,
her
si Charlotte tuh
camera,
kayak jurnalis
Monsieur Verite
gitu.
just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many
Sabab diganti
Fontaines even
orangnya.
cut the prints out of the
Lo
newspaper
kan
and
si
keep
free
them
to
as
play.
clippings.
That's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute, even has his own little hat and tie. I know. Charlotte actually commissioned both of
Bener
those
juga.
items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is pretty thoughtful. I suppose that just shows how much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's
Foto apa
character.
kena tuh rekaman marketing. Ini kenapa sih Twitch? Sumpah. Nyebelin banget Twitch. Nge-lag dikit error anjing.
Say cheese! Breaking news!
Whoa. Oh, amazing. Yeah, she's really like moving around. Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool? Yeah, and then like what a lively character.
Cekrek,
Her
cekrek,
combat
upload
moves,
basically
like I was
ini.
saying, she's
Si
moving
Charlotte ini.
around. They're super dynamic. It seems
Cekrek,
like
cekrek,
she's
upload.
always on the
Iklan
move.
Nexus.
News on the march. Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yes. Honestly, I would expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. Same. The more you know, I guess.
Terus banyak kita lihat.
Here's some
Iya,
cool
kita lihat
stuff.
nih.
Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration,
Padahal
marked
kakek masih
opponents will
nenai.
intermittently
Apa?
take
Suka moto-moto
damage.
juga kayak kenal.
Holding Charlotte's
Oh.
elemental skill
Nih.
strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents
Maret.
instead. Now her elemental burst creates a
Si-
news
ya
flash
itu.
field
Ah,
that
iya,
continuously
ya,
restores
mirip,
HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and
Kan ini nenek
intermittently
moyangnya
attack
Marx.
opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter,
Mr.
Charlotte
Parker.
is an expert at adapting her methods to match
Betul
the
juga.
needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine
Ngeliat
characters,
Spider-Man, pengen
she
main
receives
Spider-Man
a
tahu.
cryo damage bonus.
Tapi harga game mahal
Now
banget.
that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event,
Terus juga
travelers
takut
can
gak
complete
kuat.
a quest to receive a special gadget called
Spider-Man yang baru di
the
PC kan
Zoom
cuma
Lens.
yang
When Charlotte
yang pertama
activates
Marvel
the
Spider-Man
Zoom
sama
Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First
Sama-
Person Shutter.
Oh my
Apa?
gosh.
When you
Miles
hold
Morales.
her elemental skill,
Mars
the
yang
gadget will
R-nya
cause you to
rapid
enter
itu.
full mode instead.
Iya, Vi, yang itu,
That
Vi.
is
Iya,
so
mirip, emang mirip.
cool.
Yup.
That is super rad, and you know, I have a feeling some super
Sumpah
cool
ya.
pictures are gonna
Fat
come.
apa Fate nih?
We are going to provide
Tapi
more
gimana ya,
information
game
about the
bagus.
Zoom Lens
Iya,
and how to use
worth
it
it sama
during the
harganya.
event overview portion.
Oh, sama RDR juga, aku pengen main
So,
RDR
Farina
aja.
and Charlotte will both
Wah,
be
bener tuh,
featured in
tebakannya.
version 4.2 event wishes.
Ooh!
In the first
Aqua
half
menghilang
of
dari
version
lane, Kek.
4.2,
Udah lemes itu, udah
event
lemes
wishes
itu. Nah, itu ada tuh.
showcasing Farina and Baiju. During this time, Charlotte will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Baiju, anjing. Gua lupa kalau Baiju udah rilis anjir.
Huge boost.
Gua kira masih karakter
A new
goib.
5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters,
Splendor
will be
of
featured in
Tranquil
the weapon
Waters.
event
Gila.
banner.
cute
Udah tahu
sword.
pura-pura kaget sih. Dasar liker.
And in
Kanjut.
the second half of version 4.2, we'll
Sino
have
Ayato.
reruns for Sino and Ayato.
Okay.
Tar senengan si Ro nih.
Other information we can learn from Farina's itinerary. It looks like she's
Dia apa ya kira-kira Get of the Year?
investigating
Tahun ini Game of the Year.
Oh, there's even a report
Apa ya?
attached.
Tell us what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in the depths of
2023 tuh game apa aja sih?
waters. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's here already?
Oh.
Look at that.
Wah, anjing weekly
well,
bossnya
it looks like it's in a
gile.
sea of pink and
Kita
blue
cuma keroco di mata
stars.
dia.
Oh, I remember this well. I recognize this well.
Wait, yeah, isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same one.
Oh.
After
Kita
ravaging
lawan
its way through the
whaler.
primordial sea, this
Sebagai free to
otherworldly
play.
creature has at long
Apakah
last
kita punya
broken
kesempatan
the
untuk
seal
mengalahkan
and descended
whaler?
upon Fontaine.
Ooh,
TOTK baru sekian sama Spider-Man
it's
sih.
real
Oh iya,
big.
Zelda
It
nggak
feels
sih?
like it might
Kalau kata
even
gua
burst
Zelda
right
sih.
through the screen.
Kalau Baldur
I hope
itu gimana
not.
ya? Kan untuk semua
I get
orang
this
gitu
feeling,
gamenya.
that this isn't the type
Zelda
of
tuh
opponent
ramah
that we can just
game
brute
masuknya.
force our way through, you know?
Family friendly.
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use
Cuman
its
sayangnya ketat
gigantic
aturannya.
size to
Ya,
target the
namanya juga
traveler with
Nintendo.
massive AoE attacks from all directions.
Spider-Man
Dodging is
termasuk juga
definitely your friend with this
franchise-nya
one.
Marvel
Oh
ya kan.
boy.
Ada potensi juga.
Okay. So there also seems to
Big
be
three tuh, lumayan.
sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
yeah.
What's that for?
Okay, since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart
Pasa
it
momen.
instead.
Pasa.
The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger.
Narwal
So,
namanya
if
tadi
you
ya?
can find a way
Narwal.
to capitalize on that anger,
Kayak
perhaps
soundtracknya
you'll also
ini
find
anjing.
its weaknesses.
Punishing Grey Raven ada judulnya
Oh,
Narwal.
okay. Wait, is somebody being eaten?
Oh,
Is it
apa ini?
Is it even possible to survive something like that?
What?
Here it is.
Phase 2-nya.
This is an entirely different
Anjing.
space, it looks like. And
Malah
there's a new
jadi
enemy
main
here
Dark Souls tiba-tiba
with
ya
a
gini ya.
massive sword.
Mhm.
Oh, these summon creatures
Wow.
also look vaguely familiar to
Dari
me.
Paus,
I wonder
sekarang
what
kita
the
lawan
deal
monster
is
Dark
with
Souls
all
anjir.
Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy
Nani?
in this space will be the key to defeating the whale.
Wah,
Travelers will
anjir.
need to
Keren,
experiment
coy.
for themselves.
Ooh, yeah. All truths will be revealed.
Kudu
in
pakai
version
Pnuma sama Osia anjir. Ini
Well
ini ngelawan bos ini wajib ada karakter
oh, man,
Fontaine
this
anjir.
boss looks really
Wajib
tough.
banget nih.
What happens if we, for some reason,
Pnuma
can't defeat it?
Osia mainnya.
This update actually helps
Lah.
with that problem. Starting from
Apa nih?
4.2, an option
Wow,
will
ada
appear
pilihan
on the
lower
challenge
difficulty.
failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest. Hopefully, this provides a smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Oh,
Tapi ngapain
I
nurunin difficulty?
love
Udah
that.
sepuh.
Now we don't
Ya
need
nggak,
to
ya
worry
nggak?
about getting stuck while trying to advance the main
Gue
story.
yang dapat Wiro dan Neo.
Hey,
Nggak
that was
ada,
a lot of
Furina,
information,
nggak
wasn't
ada.
it? Can we take
Dadah,
a short
Furina.
little break while we have a look at the second
Kayak
redemption code,
dada
maybe?
skin Kiana 15.000.
Let's do it.
Siapa tuh sepuh? Bukan gua sih. Event belum ya? Wah, artnya aja yang keren banget. Semoga ini artnya di-upload sama Hoyo. Kayak yang kemarin itu yang apa namanya? Yang Quintet Cloud itu. Yang ada Blade, ada Danfeng, ada Jingliu gitu. Ini wallpaper tuh kan. Nah, upload wallpaper nih bagus anjing. Artnya bagus, gue suka. Event belum ya, event. Sejarawan berkata, apa sih yang nggak buat cewek gue?
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special
Nah, abis ini
program.
selesai nih.
Hello.
Hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Farina's itinerary.
Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional
Patetik
excursions
doang lor
throughout
gede Furina
Fontaine.
kayak Nahida pas
Who knew she did
itu
all
kan
this work
sampai ada
behind the
Rokade Fata
scenes?
juga.
I certainly didn't.
Warak lor.
Well, you know, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea parties.
Oh, ini area yang
Excuses.
apa sempat out of bound itu ya?
Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Oh yeah, it looks like Farina is in Aranea's forest.
Gue berharap
on the east
Genshin
side
ada
of
grappling hook,
Fontaine.
sumpah. Gue males banget
And
manjat-manjat
that's
anjir.
right behind the opera house.
What a cool place! Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely.
Itu kayak logo
wouldn't be a
Imaginary
video
anjir
game if
pohon.
there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are
Gas skip pas update
definitely
main
not what they
lagi.
seem here.
Gas.
For example, strange things have been happening. with
Semoga
the
nggak
water
sibuk
veins
pas
around
update
Loch
Patetik
Lania.
2.
As you can see, a
Irmin
strong
Light.
windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising
Is
from the
that for
middle
real?
of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away.
Anginnya kenceng banget tuh.
And take a look at this. The foggy forest path.
Beuh.
That fog is
Mangan.
really thick.
Furinanya
That's why they call it
mangan.
the foggy forest path. And what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and
And
spoopy.
the
Imaginary
water doesn't
tree.
look quite
Oh my
right.
God.
Like it's
Bubble
cloudy or
universe?
something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Verena also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate. And what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of, there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers can borrow its abilities to
Kayak
cleanse
di
away the
Casem,
contamination clots
ada
and contamination
ungu-unguannya gitu,
pores from the
Casem banget
bacterial
kan?
mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special
Bentaran
device,
ya, jaringan
travelers
lagi
will be able
ele.
to use
Oke,
this
Gil,
creature's
santai
abilities
aja.
on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Aranea's Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Araneas. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
What? Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Aranea's Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle of the sea.
Towernya
Perhaps
keren
it's
aja.
also guarding some unspeakable secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's itinerary, so let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower
Pengen dengerin
is the
Norimina
focus of a
ngomong.
quest series called Search in the
Ke
LGC.
spesial program Jepang dong.
I know. And after unlocking
Sama kayak
4
kemarin gua
seals
yang
along
HSR.
its perimeter, the
Topas
tower
buat dengerin
and its
Nanjo-
long
Nanjono.
buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly
Sekarang-
calm waters.
Yes.
Redeem
I
code spesial
want
program
answers.
dikasih ke email ya?
I also
Gue dapet email dari Hoyo.
I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where
Hydrotulpa.
destinies intersect.
Bos Ascension ya?
Destinies! In
Ini bosnya buat Furina kan ya?
a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes.
Bang, sekalian nonton High 3 ya. Iya, kita nonton High 3 nanti. Nah, ini jadi nggak bisa pre-farm gua. Oh, rilisnya dibalengin Furina gitu ya. Nggak enak banget. Pre-farmnya berarti kehalang di situ doang ya, Mal ya? Sama talent ya. Weekly boss.
There might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What? A surprise! I can't wait
Sama
to see
bunga.
what it is.
Bunganya di area baru kah?
Alright, there's a lot to
Wah.
discover in the new areas of the map.
Emang
But
bener-bener
Farina's itinerary doesn't
Poyovers
stop there.
kayak nggak bolehin
Oh,
pre-farm
wait,
anjir.
it looks like
Disuruh,
she's arranged to spend
lo yang
some
sim
time with
Furina,
the subject.
lu harus main gamenya full, nggak
Farina
boleh
is pretty
pre-farm.
personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in
Tadi Genshin
Fontaine.
Jepang baru banner.
Speaking of,
Iya kah?
let's move on to the event portion.
Berarti agak nelat deh
Alright,
ini ya
the
mulainya.
Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a
Free-
commission to
siapa namanya?
investigate
Free minute
the
ya?
rumors of water imps
Gak jadi
near
ternyata
Arrhenius
besok.
Island.
Oh ya udah.
Ooh, another
Nice.
investigation.
I know.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved. That little
Yula
clockwork
gratis.
penguin next to
Yula
him
cuy.
must be one of his other companions. But it doesn't
Yula
look like
Prancis.
fair.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As
Bang,
the
kode.
story
Ini
goes,
kode.
children who play by the water
lagi
are
kode nih.
food for Thelxie to devour.
Ooh, yeah, for real. Ugh, well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I
Ke
know,
Thailand
right?
belum
It
ketoprak.
does seem a little
Hah?
unusual for Fremine
Selamat
to
malam.
give this little penguin a name like
Hah?
that. There
Oh,
must
beli.
be some other reason.
Wait,
Malam
hey,
miaur
does this
miaur,
event also
mir
have something
en
to do with
yaur.
this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely.
Typo.
In this
Belum
event, we'll be helping
ketoprak.
Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event.
Ke Semarang.
As for the first stage,
Makan nasi
we'll
goreng
repair
jamur.
the penguin by fixing its circuits
Malam
and
juga
reconnecting the
miaur
motherboard.
miaur.
In
Anjing
return,
tumben
the
pantun
little
gua
guy
jalan
will help us
bangsat.
out on our journey.
Tumben
Oh,
pantun
I
gua
love
masuk.
that.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the
Tumben
event,
pantun gua
using
masuk.
an echoing conch to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
And, you know, what happens if we run into
Follow
certain
tako
speed
gua
bumps
udah.
on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Cepatkan redeem kode.
Exactly. In the third stage of the event, the Clockwork Penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the Clockwork Penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Let's see. After helping the
nanti live apa ya, malam ya?
the next item on the
Abis
itinerary is...
Bang, aku ngantuk liat
the cute little
bisa program
fungi are
Genshin.
back.
Cool.
Hania, a friend we
Kita
met
sudah
in
terlalu
Sierra,
lama
has
tenggelam di
arrived
dunia
in
Genshin,
Fontaine
jadinya
to promote
kayak
Lil Fungi's
gimana
fantastic
gitu ya.
fiesta.
Oh, and speaking of fun, guys, I think I
Jamur.
recognize some familiar faces.
HSR ngapain?
Go ahead, it's time to shine.
Yay! Travelers may notice some
Event, I
differences in this updates fungi event. Aside
Udah sering
from
banget ya
taking place
event-event
in
ini, jadi bosan.
Fontaine, the
Iya, belum
gameplay
ada
has
inovasi
also
baru.
been optimized.
Paling
Previously,
kalau ada
we
event
led the
rhythm
little fungi in
rhythm
battle
game,
against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity
gua
to
gas
challenge
Genshin
a
terus
whole
kali.
host of powerful
Ataukah
monsters.
permanen rhythm?
Awesome.
Let's go lah.
Travelers
Gua
will be
mainin
able to
terus
command a
aja.
variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to
Itu
target
aku
different
bangun,
enemies. And
real.
don't forget
Gua-
to use marvelous
gua
gels
sampai ke
to
Hoyo
instruct the
Lab
little
nyari-nyari
fungi
map,
to unleash
anjir.
powerful skills.
Yeah!
Lah.
Travelers
Event
will
pokok-pokok
hopefully enjoy
ini.
playing with the fungi more than ever.
Here's hoping. We actually I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends.
Anjing.
It's the note someone folding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to
Bongo
develop
Head tuh
interesting
bikin
content
pokok-pokok
that is
ini kan ya?
relevant to the overall game.
Download PC-nya.
Thanks,
Iya
Devs.
anjing. Event kayak gini gua ketiduran.
All right.
Sumpah.
Okay, let's take
Tapi
a look
untungnya
at what
gua
else Farina's
tamat
itinerary
event.
has in store.
Jamur Jawara Jaya.
Oh, it's
Jaya,
the
Jaya, Jaya.
Graph Adversarial
Masih ingat ya namanya?
Technology experiment
Apa ini?
log. I'm more than ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em.
I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology
Eventnya kasual
has made
sekali.
great contributions
Iya.
to the study of counter-criminal image recognition.
Menggambarkan
She believes that her
Furina
research
banget
can
kah?
help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
Tidak ada event yang terlalu
I'm
serius
guessing
gitu.
This is where the
Grindnya.
traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange
Aduh,
these samples with
event
your
foto-foto
friends.
kah?
You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just
Event
equip the camera and activate the
foto-foto
zoom lens in
lagi.
your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold her elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Wih, tapi bagus sih, kameranya bisa buat
oh my
kayak
gosh,
sambil
that's
battle
awesome.
gitu.
And I bet travelers
Tapi
will be able
bagus
to
sih.
capture some amazing moments.
Itu permanen atau enggak tuh kameranya?
And even if you miss the chance to participate in the event, there's no need to worry. Travelers will still be able to
Potensi
obtain the zoom
fotografer
lens
Genshin
after
makin
the event ends.
besar anjir.
It seems like Farina has also learned of the existence of a domain shrouded in mist.
Apalagi nih?
Travelers who master the ley line features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Alah,
Less
event-event
experienced
gini
travelers
lagi.
like myself don't need to worry
Pakai
either. Using
style
trial characters and
karakter.
taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the ley line are also great ways to come out on top.
That's
Betul.
right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge. Also, the
Event
ley line
Genshin yang susah
overflow
baru
event will
itu
return
doang
at
apa ya,
the
yang
end of
lagu
version
Genki.
4.2.
Iya
Now might
kali,
be the
gua nggak
perfect time to
main
start
kayaknya
building
gitu.
your parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store. But there are still more surprises to
Ley line
share.
overflow meneh.
Yay! I
Let's get into
know.
them.
Well, before
Kayaknya
we get
udah
into them,
ini gak
let's
sih?
take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption
Kayak
code
udah
for
tradisi
today.
per
See you
patch
in a
gak sih?
bit.
Okay.
Nah, ini yang gue cari. Nah, dah. Event 1.6 lawan Magu Kenki anjing, jadi kangen gua. Gua ngelihat Magu Kenki gitu, gua kira apaan kan, gua deketin ternyata bos, gua lari anjing. Takut gua sumpah. Masih takut-takut gue main Genshin. Kemana-mana ngeri, musuhnya takut apa? Kuat-kuat ya kan, kayak di Dragon Spine gitu-gitu. Ini mah tradisi akhir patch kayak abis talenta, leyline, betul. Udah kan? Udah kan?
Welcome back, travelers.
Malam live apa ya?
I just took a look at Lady Farina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Aww.
I know. So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Apa ini?
So first up
Quick
is
start
the
for
quick
weekly
challenge
boss.
feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Kayak gimana?
Totally.
Coba.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain section of the adventure handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Stormterror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice. Yeah, now we don't
Nice.
have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly. Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG. In version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a
Berarti
player
tanpa
can
harus story
save has
quest
been
bisa dong.
increased from
Kan
10
udah.
to 20.
doubled.
Double. And in addition, both the maximum number of
tidur.
starting slots and the number of slots
TTG tidur.
unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Double again.
Double.
The
again.
The developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated battle mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh, and in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact project team.
Holy shit, keren. Nggak sebatas buku.
Aw, that's nice.
Ini dia.
Plus, a new story keep privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Amazing! Red notification
Dia tambah story kayak kalau mau bosnya, oh bagus kalau begitu.
Notifications that have already been cleared
Nice,
will no
nice,
longer
nggak ada story.
reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations will also be available in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story
Reuni
quests.
Akbar. Reuni Akbar. Reuni Akbar. Lu kira reuni apa alumni anjing?
Hopefully, travelers won't
Alumni SMA reuni Akbar. Satu angkatan tuh reuni Akbar.
Prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to
Reuni
certain content.
Akbar, bangsat.
Okay, great.
Anjing.
And it seems like that's all we
Bukber
have
satu
for the latest
angkatan
version update.
2023.
I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a
Babi.
close.
Oh, I know.
Banget.
Well, there's so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can
Udah
you
kan?
not
Udah
be?
kan?
They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the idea of the combat camera, but for me and Monsieur Novelette, we are here for the melazines.
Well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here today together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Di
Bye.
revamp.
Toodaloo.
Wow. Siap. Saya ditunggu Furina buat datang ke Fontaine 8 November ya. Oke, sip. Dah. Yes. Kelar visa program HSR dan genshin. Let's go. Kapan November ya? 8 November. HSR kapan? Masih lama ya? Woi, muka gua terpancet. Nah. Diundang Furina, guys. Diundang apa tuh? Undangan nikahan. Waduh. Akmal menggila deh. Yaudah cuy. Thank you semuanya udah nonton, thank you juga yang udah like, kayak udah nobar bareng saya program sama gua. Yes. Thank you juga yang udah join member, ada 13 Kainoto ya, anjay. Tomodachi gue makin bertambah seiring waktu guys, thank you banget. Yang gift gokil. Sayangnya Raon masih belum dapet ya. Ditunggu Raon. Gara-gara gue pasang challenge kalau Raon dapat di gift ya. Wow. Opa.